360. You got what you paid for, and 360 was way better as a gaming console than the PS3 was during last gen. There's no getting around that. And I have a PS3 and a 360, and I still use my 360 way more than my PS3.
I despise the 360.
It had better games. It had better hardware.
Think of death too much. Low ass memory. PlayStation was always the dominant console. I had PlayStation 1, 2, and Xbox was just
No, it wasn't.
360 was.
No, it wasn't.
The first one was
the 360 was still superior than the PS3.
Had the same graphics and the same frame rate. It's
no, they didn't. I can argue this all day.
No advantage over the other.
But when the 360 can run Bayonetta, no problems, and when the 360 can run Elder Scrolls 4, no problems, but the PS3 cannot, then one system has a clear overhaul. I mean, a clear power difference than the other. And the 360 had no problems compared to the PS3. The earliest PS3s were just as bad as the early 360s. Both of them died just as often.
But those games were huge open world. A lot of people do say that about Fallout and Elder Scrolls. And I don't care about Elder Scrolls. I do care about Fallout, so I'm not gonna argue that. But at the same time, other than that, the hardware difference isn't that big of a deal. I'd rather have freedom to over hardware. Plus, those games.
The hardware is massive.
So they're not completely innocent.
The PC versions are already superior to the console versions. This generation is the only generation that's really the difference. But it doesn't change the fact that last gen, the PS3 was the weaker of the two systems. Not counting the Wii, because obviously. No, it wasn't. The 360. No, the 360.
When the slim PS3 came out, it sold way more than the Xbox 360.
That's because it was a new model and everyone already owned it.
Towards the end, and it's still winning.
You're still not taking into account the fact that the PS3 did not do well in its early life because it had massive limitations, it was way too overpriced, and the 360 was just a better console last gen. There's no getting around that. 360 had the games, 360 had the better stuff, there's no getting around that. This generation, no, not to me. That's a fact.
The 360 sucked.
That's why 360 was the better console last gen.
Even your Xbox exclusives turned into garbage. Left 4 Dead still hasn't got a reboot. Fable and Halo are done. Have you seen the new Fable? There's no from what they
Fable is done. There's no getting around that.
A lot of people didn't like that one.
Nobody liked Fable 3 because it was stupid.
The new Fable is gonna suck because it's like a computer game.
It's not Fable.
Which is Microsoft's bread and butter. The Halo series is going to shit too because now they're trying to make it like Call of Duty.
Yeah, but you're also not taking into account that back whenever the consoles were first being released and all this stuff was brand new to us, the Halo series was awesome. Fable series was awesome. Doesn't change them. Yeah, the new games suck. There's no getting around that. But you're looking at the overall thing. You're not looking at whenever the games were released. 360 is still a superior system to the PS3. There's no getting around that. The only time that 360 was not better was right there at the end of that generation and the beginning of this generation. That's when Sony started picking up their pace and started being good again. But it doesn't change the simple fact that 360 was the superior technology. And they had the better game. Not anymore, that's why PS4 is winning.
Okay, how about a remake of Ninja Gaiden? That's Xbox bread and butter right there.
No, it's not.
There's nothing with that. Xbox is sitting with its phone. Oh, backwards compatibility. Yeah, because you're going backwards, not forward.
Backwards compatibility
Even
is a massive selling. That's one of the reasons.
Can't save them.
No, but that's one of the reasons.
Why are you defending Xbox?
I'm not defending them. You're freaking bashing.
They announced
Will you
Final
freaking
Fantasy
shut up and
VII is
listen?
being remade. Do you think Xbox is gonna stand a chance?
Will you shut up and listen? I'm not defending them. You're bashing them for some of their stupid decisions this generation, not last generation. I'm defending them for last generation. Last generation, they were better than PS3. Period. This generation, yes, they are fucking shitty.
They suck. They still suck the same.
Whether you agree with me or disagree with me is irrelevant. Last gen, they were the better console. That's the entire point. This generation is this generation. And so far, PS4 is definitely destroying the Xbox One. But it doesn't change the simple fact that Microsoft is doing everything in their power to try.
As they were from last generation, they would have been able to hold their title.
They haven't been able to hold it because they're not doing as well. They had a lot of poor business decisions this past couple of years. But it doesn't change the fact that they're trying, and they're trying really hard to bring their system back to its former glory. It might succeed. I don't know if it will or not, but here's hoping. Because without competition, gaming's dead. There's a reason why most people consider Generation 4 to be one of the best generations around. And it's because Sega and Nintendo were competing with
or Xbox 360.
Hey, don't diss the GameCube. The GameCube was fucking awesome. The GameCube had a lot of freaking excellent titles on it. Metroid Prime, Metroid Prime, Eternal Darkness, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, Super Smash Bros. Melee. Those are still some of the best games of Generation 6. But, Generation 6, oh, there's no competition. Generation 6, PS2 dominated. But, without Microsoft, we wouldn't have PlayStation Network. We wouldn't have Live. We wouldn't have the awesome multiplayer aspects that we had, because Microsoft introduced that. Finally. Yeah, that wasn't worth it.
What happened, AT? Minecraft. Boy, you changed my... What? Yo. Do I need to put a camera on your forehead? You always changes something, man. Tell that and don't download no Minecraft on my phone. How's your stream going?
Meh. I'm downloading just streaming so I can upload my entire playthrough on YouTube. That's what I did with Dark Souls.
Yeah.
As I took
Be
it.
careful with SharePlay, because SharePlay edits out some scenes or stops it by a few seconds. It's a pain in the ass.
Wish I could use that.
You can. You have to when you're
No,
in
I'm talking
SharePlay-
about Blood Gem.
Oh.
There's a certain Blood Gem that I got that's like plus 8% fire damage, but it's a Crescent Blood Gem, so I can't use it. Because I have no weapons with Crescent on them.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me. Farewell, maybe.
Yeah, you can definitely tell I've been slacking off on my playthrough.
Using that overpowered greatsword.
Obviously. It's freaking OP as fuck. That in a single version reminds me a lot of the awesome weapons in Dark Souls that I just love. Basically, whenever it's in its normal form like that, where...
Oh, hello. Put that guy on the bridge.
Yeah, that sword, I don't remember what the versions of it. When it's not freaking in its great sword version.
Why do you have so
moveset-
low stamina? God damn, how have you got this far with that stamina?
I'm that good.
I've seen so many people die.
But when it's in its base form, I don't remember what it is, but it reminds me of the Baldur's Sod Sword, which is one of the best freaking weapons in Souls history. The only other weapon that I think is superior to it will always be a personal favorite of mine.
Wow, I'm mad how he got back up. I thought you instant killed him.
No. He has like a sliver of health left.